Oh, as you guys can see, I'm at the Pontiac Ranch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And number 5. That one's staying here for the night. Well, I figured I'd do something a little different tonight, guys. It's Friday night. It is... Don't know if you can see that. It's 8:26. Let's see if I can do this. Old English. Hopefully I can do this. I don't know. We'll find out. This to you, Matt. Magic Cadillac. Your Magic Cadillac gave it a run. I'll give it a run too. I'm not the type of person where I chit-chat a bunch about politics or the type of other stuff, you know, so it's being a pretty big, boring video, but I got some stuff here I'm going to show you guys that I collect while I'm trying to rank this and have an epic fail at it. Oh, cold. I'd say brain freeze, but I don't have the acquired equipment to have it. Man, is that good on a hot day. Oh yeah, but some of the shit that I collect. I've always been into the old automotive stuff, or just pretty much anything old. And I collect the Wolf's Head oil stuff. Been collecting this stuff since I was... shit, I don't know. 8, 9 years old. Anything automotive pretty much. Like here's a Kindle glass 1 quart motor oil jar from back in World War II. Being there trying to, you know, use all metal in the war efforts, they actually put motor oil in glass like this. Again, back when cars, you know, the Model Ts were out, they had, you know, shit like this, you know. So it's nothing new using glass. This is stuff that everybody collects, stuff like that, but these glass guys like this are they can be kind of hard to come by. Here's a Wolf's Head one. Still got the cap, 30 weight. Oh, how in the fuck do you do this, Matt? Ooh, cold. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, it's gonna hit hard real fast. I already got that feeling coming. Nine and halfway. Yeah, my buddy Sody. Sorry, bud, kind of busy. Fuck you, he can see this video. Well, text you back later. Here's some other shit that I got. I don't know. I find this stuff kind of neat. As you can see out in the garage here, you got a whole shelf of stuff. You name it, it's up there. And my camera's screwed up. The only time I can see what I'm videotaping is if the screen is flipped towards me, like if you're like where I'm standing right now looking at the camera. If I stand behind the camera, it's just a blank screen. But you flip it over, you can see it, what you're videotaping. I don't know. I'm debating on buying another Sony. I want to go HD or to go a totally different brand. I don't know yet. Because this one's been nothing but problems, and I got a Sony CyberShot. And that's when I did the Grand Am video with. That's why it's so grainy. It's not with this camera. And that one's been a headache too. So, I don't know if to try something different. I'm not really into the little, little itty bitty little Kodak or flip video recorders. I bought a flip a while back, and out of the box it didn't work. The thing when you take a charge. So, for time here, 5 minutes in. Not really into those at all, but yeah, I don't know what the hell to do with the camera. Because not being able to stand behind the camera and see stuff just ain't gonna fly with me, because I don't like being on this side of the camera. But, oh well. Long story short, I gotta buy a new one. Ooh. Yeah, but halfway. Halfway to hitting the floor. Oh. I like the taste of OE, but it is way cold. I'm not used to pounding this much. And this I usually would milk for like, I don't know, an hour. I don't care if it gets warm. It must be the German in me. Some people grab a beer with her. It's warm. And I'll grab it, and it's cool to touch. You grab it. It's cold enough. The only beer I can't handle is when you touch it, it's warm. Yeah, I can't drink it. Unless I'm severely intoxicated beforehand, and then it doesn't matter if it's cold or warm or whatever. But I never drink a beer that's this cold. Ooh. I got a pretty good buzz now. Holy shit, almost there. Some of the people that I talk to on the phone, they know I quit my job. There's too much bullshit to deal with, and it's like my game plan this summer was to have one more summer of fun and fucking around and dicking around, whatever, and not taking shit too seriously. Well, it came to an end there because the way the boss was going about things. Tell you what, man, greed is a motherfucker. It's just a total bitch. I don't know, me personally, I would just like to make enough money to live somewhat comfortably, not be at the end of the month going, stealing for Peter to pay Paul type of deal. But there's some people out there, they got more money. They got so much money they don't know what the fuck to do with it. And my buddy of 25 years is one of those people that is just in the last couple years turned one of those people they want so much money they don't know what to fucking do with it. Working for friends, working for family, that's total bitch. It's hard to fucking do. I've done both. The family member I worked for, He's like me, just want to make, just want to make enough to, live comfortably, put some in the bank. Fucking skeeters. And whatever. That's pretty sad, you're friends with somebody for so long and, bend over backwards to help the guy, things. I mean, there's been many times where, see, I'm split between two places. Well, the guys that know me well, they know this. I got a place, I'm in Minnesota, so they call the metro area the Twin Cities. So I got a place down in the cities, and I got a place up north. It's not that far from Duluth. And I'm 50% down the cities, and I'm 50% up north. And there's been times, in the wintertime when, usually it's from January to about March, I got no work and I just do my own thing. When I was when I was working for my buddy, or what was my buddy, it's the way I look at things. Come January, I pack my shit up, move back down to the cities, do my own thing, and by March, April, I'm back up there. But there'd be times in the wintertime, there'd be times, in January, he'd call me up and go, hey, I got a job I gotta do. I need help. Can you be, this might be 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, midnight. You go, hey, can you be here in the morning? Yeah. And I drop whatever I'm doing and hop in my car and go. I'd be there by 6. I'd be up north, it's a 2.5 hour drive. I'd be up north I'd be there by 6 o'clock in the morning. He'd call me at midnight. 6 hours later, I'm on his doorstep. But anyways, long story short is, instead of going to school in December, I'm going in the end of August here. Ooh, yeah. I showed you my collection of some of the stuff I have. We sell Wolf's Head oil. I bought this sign when I was 10 for $25. I've been offered $300 for the sign. It's not in the greatest shape, it's alright. It's alright. It's not in the greatest shape, but it's presentable. I got some other buddies that collect this type of stuff too, and I'll give you blah blah blah. And it's like, not going nowhere. It's the first thing I ever bought. This was number 2. I think when I was about 12 or so, I picked this up for $25. And just this band alone is worth a couple $100. You can find the standard, it's a standard oil jar. You can find the standard oil jars with the top and the cap on it. Well, the cap's kind of hard to come by too. But this ring right here, I've been offered $300 for that ring. I think people are crazy to pay that for it, but it's still not for sale. Alright, we got the time here. Ooh, I'm over my limit. But, yeah, here we go. Done. Finished. Thanks for watching.